Hello, lovers. How are you doing? I trust that you're doing very, very okay. So, today I'm not going to be giving any tips. I want to have a discussion, and this discussion is with the ladies. So, you might want to go and call all the ladies that you know to come and listen to this. And if you're a man who also has a wife, or you have a girlfriend, or you have a side chick, you might want to listen in as well. You're welcome to Eve's Desire by Tiwa Says, and of course, I'm your pleasure coach. So, like I said, I'm talking to the ladies today, and this talk basically is about sex. Yes, you're going to say that I've come, everything sex. Well, sex is good and sex is healthy, and you need it at some point or at every point in your life. So now I'm going to be talking about how some women are not having enough sex, especially older women and some married women. I thought when you get married, the point is for you to have more sex, as much as you're keeping faithful and saying having the sex with only one person, but then you should be having more regular sex. But it seems the reverse is the case, that when people get married these days, their sex life starts to dwindle, until it's almost non-existent. And then you find women in their 40s or 50s saying that, oh, they can't remember the last time they had sex. Or sex, what is that? Is that food? I have other important things on my mind, or I'm thinking of money and whatever. Well, let me be the one to shock you today that you actually need that sex. You know that it's when you're at that age, 40s, 50s, that it's like middle life, and then you're beginning to have, especially for the women, you're beginning to have menopause and all that, hormonal issues, and all whatnot. And that is the time for you to have more sex, not the time for you to reduce sex. Because what are the benefits of sex anyway? We already know that, it helps you sleep better, it relieves stress, it makes you glow, it makes you look younger, and then it makes you just enjoy life better, it makes you live life better. And then all those hormonal imbalance and all that, it helps you to regulate your body, and you are not stressed. Think of having sex in the morning before going about your daily activities. It preps you up for the day, and you are up and you're in a good mood. All those oxytocin, all those feel good hormones, it's from sex that you get that. And if you're not having sex, how are you going to do that? Let me just chip in for the men. For the men as well, you're supposed to be having sex. The older you get, the more sex you're supposed to be having, because there's prostate cancer around the corner that is waiting for you, that, oh yeah, I'm ready, especially in middle age. Okay, I'm ready. People from 40s upward. So that's not the time for you to now say, I'm busy, I have other things to do. And now you should make sex a regular. I don't know how you want to do it, but it should be regular. You should be having sex all the time, especially for the men, so that you don't have prostate and all that. And then especially for the women in menopausal age, or even before menopause, and even while you are in menopause, you should be having regular sex, so that your hormones will be balanced, so that because when what is menopause anyway, you start producing eggs, so there's less estrogen, and those are the things that work for your skin, your good skin, your hormones, you're feeling happy, those general things in your body. So when that begins to reduce, and it also reduces everything in your body, and then you begin to have pains in some places, you begin to look old, you're not having good skin, you're having wrinkles, your hair is not growing, you're not happy generally, you're feeling depressed. My sister, sex is the way. I'm not saying that it's the ultimate and the only thing you need to do, but this is a major part. If you're having sex on the regular, I can tell you for free, without you paying me, that your mood will be high all of the time. You will be in a good mood all of the time, because you are releasing more oxytocin into your body. All those feel good hormones, you are releasing it more into your body. And then there's less pain. You are working your body, you are having orgasms, you are not having all those joint pain, leg pain, oh, I'm depressed. You will even be depressed because you'll be happy. And then you won't be stressed, because it's a stress reliever. If you are stressed, you come back from wherever you go, and then you have a 1 round, 2 rounds, and you are good to go. You can even make it 3 rounds. There's nothing stopping you, especially when you even reach menopause and you are not having monthly flow again. What is stopping you? You can be having sex every day. and it helps with all these menopausal symptoms as well. So do yourself a favor and have more sex. There's no taboo against it. There's no taboo against it. And there's no religion. I know religion might say, okay, if you are not married or whatever. But if you are married, even the statistics are shown now that married people, let me not even say men, married people are even having less sex. I wonder, why is that? When you were not married, you were having a lot of sex, like sex here, sex there, morning, afternoon, evening, like habit, we have it. Now that you have the license to have this sex with this person, you are now reducing sex. Why? What is happening, married couples? What exactly is happening? And then it's not like that you are not even having the sex. You are not just having it together. The man is going out there helping himself, and the woman too is going there helping herself. But then it's not as frequent as it should be. So there's still a problem. Please, married couples, start having more sex. If there's a problem, if there's a crack in your marriage, there's a problem somewhere, please fix it so that it does not affect. Because midlife crisis is a real thing. Especially from your 40s or what, it's a real thing, and that's when you need your partner the most. For sexual, and not even just for sexual. Because let's even look at it. This sex, it makes you go closer to your partner. It creates bond. You guys can bond better because when you have sex, even before or after the sex, you can now talk about other things, talk about yourself, and then you are getting closer, to each other. And interestingly, sex also helps you prevent heart diseases, all this cardiovascular thing. I hope you know it does. And I'm not talking about, although we've heard about people who have died while having sex, but that is if you are chewing more than you can swallow. And then if you are in drinking or indulging in all these herbal stuff that you don't know what is made of or what the composition is. But if you are having regular healthy sex, it will help you it will prevent you from having a heart disease. Some of the people that have these situations, heart problems, heart attacks and all that, like I said, they are eating more than they can chew because you shouldn't be doing at a certain age, you should know, okay, this is what you can do. You shouldn't do more than yourself. If you're not doing more than yourself, or you're not taking proper care of your body, which is exercise, if you're not exercising and then you are not just jumping into sex, because it's blood flow now. Blood flows to your brain and to all over your body when you're having sex because you're excited and all. So if you have not been exercising your body with running, with the treadmill, with doing a lot of other stuff, it may affect when you now suddenly do something that will now spike your blood flow like that. So make exercise a regular. So that's another reason for you to be having sex, to help you prevent. And heart disease is not just for men. To help you prevent heart disease, it's not just for men, no, women too. And another one that is even very important, you also notice that it's at this age, 40s, 50s, that women begin to develop breast cancer. They say that they have breast cancer. Why do we not have breast cancer when somebody is not sucking? It has been studied. Yes, this is research. This is not me just saying sex. It has been studied, and there's a research going on that the more your breast is sucked, the less you are liable to have breast cancer. The more it is sucked, the less you are liable to have breast cancer. So please, let this breast be sucked. You are not going to use this breast for anything. When everybody dies, when you die, it's moms that will now be sucking the breast. So what's the point? Why are you keeping it away from your partner? Why are you depriving yourself the pleasure? Please indulge in more sex. And indulge in foreplay. Let them suck your breast. Let them squeeze it. Let them pull it, bite it. Let them be function there, so that it does not create problems for you later in life. And then some people are going to be asking me now that, what of those that don't have partners? What do we do? Okay, solo play. Yes, it is possible for you to do solo play. It is possible for you to touch yourself, masturbation and all that, and still get some of these benefits, but it cannot be the same. You are not going to get this feel-good hormones, oxytocin and whatever in the same quantity, at the same level. But of course, you still enjoy some psychological, like, okay, feel good, okay, less stress, okay, less pain, like I said, in all these areas. But it is just like eating, getting half of the deal, when you can get the whole deal. So you just do yourself the pleasure and have a partner. Doing it for yourself, you don't have a partner, it's still okay, but you are not going to get all the benefits. So if you don't have a partner right now, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't have a partner for long term. If you don't have a partner right now, you can help yourself. But once you have a partner, please indulge. And if you say, okay, you don't have a partner, you don't like me, I know some people are of the opinion or say that I don't like me, men are this. Yes, you know that men can be somehow, but you know, like Tiwa said, Tiwa Savage this time, not Tiwa says. Like Tiwa Savage said, men are crazy, but she still wants in her bed. And wants one in her bed. And that's the way to go. Men can be what they are, but then you still need men. At least if for this thing that I said, that I mentioned, we need men for sex. You need men for sex. So there are still a few good ones out there. And then if you don't really see, and you can't find any perfect person anyway, so just find someone that's okay. Their, what will I call it, madness in quotes matches your own. You can still deal with it. And then you can both be together, bond together, have sex together, enjoy life together, be happy together, because believe it or not, in later life, from the 40s upward, like I mentioned, you are going to be needing a lot of companionship. Because if you are someone who has children, even if you are married, if you have children, at that age, they are getting old, they are going to school, some are getting off to get married. So you will be left with your partner alone. And if you have not cultivated that companionship and relationship with your partner, where does that leave you? Everybody will just be in the house like co-tenants. You are not communicating, you are not bonding, you are not having sex. And that is not good for either person's health. For each person, it's not good for your health. So you need to communicate, come together. Like I said, if there's a crack in your relationship or your marriage, do your best to mend it. If therapy is needed, go for therapy. Whatever is needed, do your best and have sex. You need sex to be healthy. For a healthy life, you need sex. I'm saying my own, this is my 2 pence. You need sex. It's not food. I know you are looking at me now and saying that, hey, is it food? Is it food? It's not food, but it is just as important as food. It helps everything to go well in your body. So, like I said, that's my 2 pence for you today. I'm not giving any tips, although this may seem like tips as well, but I just thought that we should have this this talk. So please, if you have found any of this useful, which I know that you have, like this video now and click that subscribe button that you are seeing on the screen, so that you can get notifications for future videos. When I have new videos, you get notifications for it and you can watch it. And don't forget to follow us on all our social media handles at The Eagle Online. And I'll be seeing you. Bye for now.